Hey, what's up, y'all? We're back with another one. Let's check this clip out.
Beat South Sudan 103-86. Jason Tatum started after not playing in the game against Serbia. He had 4 points. Joel Embiid, who started against Serbia, did not play at all. Bam Adebayo, Bam, was the U.S. high scorer with 16 points. LeBron James finished with 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. He became the third player in U.S. history to score over 300 points for the national team in his career, joining KD and Kevin Durant. Steph Curry struggled from the floor. He was 1 of 9 from the field, scored just 3 points, and he missed all 6 of his 3-point tries. Ocho.
What happened? What's up?
Curry going to have to do a better job.
What?
You don't play Jason Tatum none. You're starting.
Right.
Joel Embiid starts, and now in this game, you don't play him none. Can we find a balance, Ocho?
I think the balance is you got to think about this, Unc. So Jason Tatum didn't play, right?
Right.
You think about Embiid, his knees. He might be still a little injured, might be a little hobbled. He started last game. Okay, sit in this game. The bench is so strong. We talk about we have the best players in the USA playing on this team. Sometimes you could sit and you could pick up the production from other places. KD didn't play fairly well. Steph Curry didn't play fairly well, but everyone else around him did.
KD had 14 points. He was 2 of 5. He wasn't hot, but he was 2
from the line,
from the 3-point line. He was 8 of 9 from the free throw
from the line. Bing, that's where the points came from.
Yeah. So he had 14. They got 18 points from Bam off the bench.
Yeah.
They got 13 points from Ant-Man off the bench. They got 10 points. Derek White was 3 for 3 from the 3-point line. They got 10 points for him off the bench. Devin Booker chipped in with 10. LeBron James chipped in with 10. Anthony Davis had 8. So they're look.
It's coming from everywhere, though. You're getting points from everybody. Everybody's putting in. There isn't anybody dominating the game week in and week out when they do play. I think that's the great thing and the exciting thing about this team is you don't know who's going to have the hot hand. Even if a person doesn't have the hot hand, everybody's scoring and contributing in their own way.
I think are we going to talk about Jason Tatum when he said, "Look, I won the championship. I got a $300 million contract.
Yes, sir.
I'm on the cover of 2K Sports Illustrated." He said, "Yeah, it was very humbling."
Oh,
he said it was very humbling. Talking about not playing an entire
right.
Ocho, think about it, Ocho.
Yeah,
I give you a prime example.
Yes,
Walter
sir.
Payton, rest his soul. Walter Payton was so upset because on the 1-yard line, think about all the years when all they had was Walter Payton.
Yes, sir.
You get the ball on the 1-yard line and you turn around and you bring Refrigerator Perry in the game and you don't let Walter Payton. How many times have you seen Walter Payton go over the top, Ocho?
Every time.
And he should be, they won. What?
Yeah.
That's Walter Payton. He ain't getting out of the top 2 or 3 of greatest running backs ever. And nobody really saw this coming in the early 70s because when they were lean years and they really had nothing, he was the best player. And he was one of the best players in the NFL.
Yes,
and
sir.
you mean to tell me, and you know this is it for him. He's at the end of the line, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
You're not going to give that man that ball at the 1-yard line, Ocho.
Hell, shoot, we got another example of that. Now, I'm not sure if it's a humbling experience, but hell, it cost the team a Super Bowl on the 1-yard line.
Thank you.
Over there in Seattle. I'm not sure who made that call, but if I was Russell Wilson, I would have had 2 Super Bowls, and I would have overrode the call that came in to throw that ball on that switch release.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm at the line of scrimmage with the game on the line. I'm giving it to the beast. I'm handing it off to Marshawn Lynch.
Hey, Ocho, I'm pointing to my head saying, I can't hear. What you call?
Man, come on, man.
It sounds like bull jive to me.
Super Bowl on the line.
All right, also Team USA is through to Tuesday's Olympics basketball quarterfinals after 103 versus 86 victory over South Sudan. And they actually secured a quarterfinal spot. And the game was a far cry from the first matchup against South Sudan in the pre-Olympic exhibition earlier this month. So after actually only playing 0 minutes in Team USA's opening game, Jason Tatum was back in the starting lineup and he replaced Holiday, and he put up 4 points in 17 minutes And while Tatum and Tyrese Halliburton didn't play in the first Olympic game, Joel Embiid was the only player kept out of the second game after scoring 4 points in the 11 minutes in the game prior to South Sudan. And Steve Kerr, he made sure to have a good game plan against South Sudan. And the actual game plan was to go with a wing-heavy starting lineup featuring Tatum at a power forward and James at a point guard. And out of that lineup was Joel Embiid and Holiday, two players who represented a significant part of the game plan against Serbia. And it proved to be a good choice by Steve Kerr because Team USA actually won. And Tatum, he actually responded to the benching. And, he had 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists in 70 minutes on Wednesday after not playing against Serbia. And he actually decided to speak to the media for the first time since being benched. And it was a new experience for him, he explained. And while he didn't complain or criticize the decision, he made it clear it was difficult for him and left an impact. He went on to say, definitely a humbling experience, right? You win a championship, you're awarded a $340 million contract, and then you're on the cover of 2K, and then you sit a whole game, Tatum said. But Team USA, they actually won, and they played a pretty good game. And I actually want to know what y'all think about this, so make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.